Today we're celebrating 30 years of Coventry and Warwickshire Co-operative Development Agency, set up in 1982. We were set up then primarily to work with people who were being made redundant in manufacturing in Coventry. But as you can see from this trade fair today, the sector has completely diversified. You've got people in every potential trade sector you can think of represented here today. We've got people in renewable energy, we've got people in media, we've got people doing fair trade coffee, and these are all cooperatives that we're working with.
It was partly that there were quite a few of us who were involved in co-ops, worker co-ops mostly, and some housing co-ops, and we wanted to spread the word. And then at the same time, if you remember back to that period, there was a lot of unemployment, and there was a lot of businesses closing down, industries closing down. It was the early years of the Thatcher government, and the Labour Party was running the Metropolitan Council. The West Midlands County Council was led by some quite energetic and radical politicians, and they had a programme of economic development and combating unemployment and industrial decline. And they agreed to fund, help set up cooperative development agencies. This was going on all around the country, particularly in the big metropolitan, the urban areas, where these metropolitan counties, led by Labour councillors, were setting up projects of that kind. So they set up one in the Black Country, one in Birmingham, and one in Coventry. And a colleague, Lewis Scott, and I, we job shared for the first job that they created, and we set up the agency. And we invented cooperative development agencies. Seems a long time ago now. And the project, I mean, at the beginning we didn't really do projects. What we did was we got on with helping people, mostly unemployed people, setting up businesses as co-ops. And we had to work out what that meant and how you did it. There was no one there to tell you how to do it. We had to work it out for ourselves. And of course we work with our colleagues in other CDAs around the country. So there's a lot of networking and learning from each other in the West Midlands and elsewhere around the country. And we work with ICOM, which was the National Worker Co-op Federation in Leeds. They gave us a lot of help. Gradually we got the thing going. And that's how it started all those years ago and where we are today, 30 years. So I now work for Cooperatives UK, which is the national body for co-ops, and that's part of our job, to get the message out and get the awareness raised, and that's what the International Year of Cooperatives is doing. I think that's what's happening now. All sorts of activities that are going on, and that will give us a fantastic platform for the future to build on, to make the co-op movement even more successful and make people even more aware of it, and to invent new ways of doing things cooperatively and new types of cooperative business.
On average, we tend to help about 600 or so individuals a year looking to set up in cooperatives and social enterprises. We've decided to hold this trade fair to not only mark our 30th anniversary, but also the International Year of Cooperatives. We've had fantastic response from the general public today. We've had a continuous stream of people coming and finding out, learning about cooperatives and social enterprises. We've been really, really pleased with the turnout. It's been absolutely fantastic.